Hello.
Hello.
ಓಂ ಗಣಾನಾಂ ತ್ವಾ ಗಣಪತಿಗುಂ ಹವಾಮಹೇ ಕವಿಂ ಕವೀನಾಮುಪಸ್ರಸ್ತಮಂ ಜ್ಯೇಷ್ಠರಾಜಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಾಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಸ್ಪತ ಆನಶೃಣ್ವನ್ನೋತಿಭಿಸ್ಸೀದಸಾದನಂ ಓಂ ಪ್ರಣೋ ದೇವಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ವಾಜೇಭಿರ್ವಾಜಿನೀವತಿ ಧೀನಾಮವಿತ್ರ್ಯವತ್ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ದೇವ್ಯೈ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಅತ ಗಣಪತಿ ಪೂಜಾ. ಓಂ ಸುಮುಖಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಏಕದಂತಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಕಪಿಲಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಗಜಕರ್ಣಿಕಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಲಂಬೋದರಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ವಿಕಟಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ವಿಘ್ನರಾಜಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಗಣಾಧಿಪಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಧೂಮಕೇತವೇ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಗಣಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಬಾಲಚಂದ್ರಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಗಜಾನನಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ವಕ್ರತುಂಡಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಶೂರ್ಪಕರ್ಣಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಹೇರಂಬಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಸ್ಕಂದಪೂರ್ವಜಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಓಂ ಸಿದ್ಧಿವಿನಾಯಕಸ್ವಾಮಿನೇ ನಮಃ. संकल्प सुल्टमा भमा उपात्त समस्त दुर्दक्ष द्वारा सुबह शोभन मुहूर्ते श्री महाविष्णोराग्नेय प्रवर्तमानस्याद्य ब्रह्मणा द्वितीय वराते श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्तमन्विते कलियुगपादे प्रथमपादे जम्बोद्वीपे वर्धवर्षे भरतखंडे मेरोः दक्षिणदिग्भागे श्रीशैलस्य मध्यप्रदेशे कृष्णाकावेर्योः मध्यप्रदेशे श्री नटराजस्वामी सन्निधौ समस्त देवता गोब्राह्मण हरिहर सन्निधौ यस् अस्य यजमानस्य गोत्र नाम देवले सर संक्री गोत्रोद्भवस्य அவங்களுடைய இது वेदव्यास नामधेयस्य दीपा नाम्नायां पुत्रिकाया नाम संजनश्री नाम हस्ता नक्षत्रं अस्मिन् वर्तमानेन व्यावहारिक चान्द्रमानेन सुकृत् नाम संवच दक्षिणायने वर्ष ऋतौ श्रावणमासे प्रथम्यां तिथौ पुष्यम्यां नक्षत्रे शुभकर्ण शुभयोग शुभकर्ण एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायां शुभतिथौ क्षेमस्थैर्य विजय अभय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्म काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फलपुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं प्रतिबन्धरहितात्म प्रमोद सिद्ध्यर्थं श्री गुरुप्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थं भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थं निष्काम कर्मयोग सिद्ध्यर्थं निखिल प्रजानां अंतःकरण सिद्ध्यर्थं आदिमध्यांतरहितस्य सकल भुवन संरक्षण विचक्षण सृष्टि स्थिति संहार तिरोधान अनुग्रह कारकस्य श्री नटराजस्वामी इत्यर्थं श्री नटराजस्वामी उद्देश्य संभावित नियमेन संभविद्भिः अतः कन्यकाया प्रथम नृत्य प्रदर्शन संदर्भे उपचारैश्च यावच्छक्ति ध्यानावनादि षोडशोपचार पूजां च करिष्ये आदौ निर्विघ्नेन गणपति पूजां च करिष्ये अथ नटराजस्वाम्यः पू एडुत्तुकोंगा ओम श्री चिदंबरेश्वराय नमः ओम शंभवे नमः ओम नटेशाय नमः ओम नटप्रियाय नमः ओम हरिय ओम नृत्तराजाय नमः ओम सभापतये नमः ओम पुंडरीकपुराधीशाय नमः ओम शिवाय नमः ओम मंत्रमूर्ते नमः ओम हरिप्रियाय नमः ओम परात्पराय नमः ओम परानंदाय नमः ओम परंज्योतिषे नमः ओम आनंदाय नमः ओम प्रकाशाय नमः ओम त्रिलोचनाय नमः हराय नमः पतंजलि वरप्रदाय नमः ओम ओंकाराय नमः नानाविध पुष्प पत्र धूप दीप नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि मंत्र पुष्पम पुष्प போட்டீங்களா मंत्र पुष्प நீங்க பாட்டு சொல்லுங்க சரி ஓகே ओम धाता पुरस्ताध्यमुदाजहार शंकर प्रविद्वान् बधिश्च सहाधमे विद्वान् अमृतः भवति नान्यपन्था हेनाय विद्यते ओम सहस्रशेषं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशंभुवं विश्वं नारायणं देवमक्षरं परमं पदं विश्वतः परमा नित्यं विश्वं नारायणगुं हरिं विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तद्विश्वमुपजीवते पतिं विश्वस्यात्मेश्वरगुं शाश्वतगुं शिवमच्युतं नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायणपरो ज्योतिरात्मा नारायणः परः नारायणपरं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं नारायणः परः नारायणपरो ध्याता ध्यानं नारायणः परः यच्च किञ्चित् जगत्सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयतेऽपि वा अन्तर्बहिश्च तत्सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणस्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं कविगुं समुद्रयन्तं विश्वशम्भुवं पद्मघोषप्रतीकाशकं हृदयं चाप्यधोमुखम् अधो निष्ट्या विदस्यान्ते नाभ्यामुपतिष्ठते ज्वालमालाकुलं भाति विश्वस्याह्यतनं महत् सन्ददगं शिलाविस्तुलं भत्याघोषसन्निभं तस्यान्ते सुशर्गं सूक्ष्मं तस्मिन् सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितम् तस्य मध्ये महानग्निर्विश्वाच्चर्विश्वतो मुखः सोऽग्रभुग्विभजन् तिष्ठन्नाहारमजरः कविः दुर्यगोद्भमतः सायीरस्मयस्तस्य यत्सन्तदा सन्तापयति स्वं देहमापादतलमस्तकः तस्य मध्ये वह्निशिखानीयोद्भा व्यवस्थितः नीलतो यदमध्यस्ताद्विद्युल्लेखे पभास्वर नीवारशोकदत्तन्वी पीताभास्वत्यनुपमा तस्य शिखाया मध्ये परमात्मा व्यवस्थितः स ब्रह्म स शिवः स हरिस्सेन्द्रः सोऽक्षरः परमस्वराट् ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्य साहिने नमो वयं वैश्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामकामान् कामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वैश्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ तद्ब्रह्मा ॐ तद्वायुः ॐ तदात्मा ॐ तत्सत्यम् ॐ तत्सर्वम् ॐ तत्पुरो नमः अन्तश्चरति भूतेषु गुहायां विश्वमूर्तिषु त्वं यज्ञस्त्वं वषट्कारस्त्वमिन्द्रस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं ब्रह्मत्वं प्रजापतिः त्वं ददाप आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः सुवरोम् ईशानः सर्वविद्यानामीश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपतिर्ब्रह्मणोऽधिपतिर्ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवों रतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good evening everyone. Seeking the blessings of Varagur Sri Venkatesha Perumal, I would like to extend a warm welcome to one and all on this lovely evening of the Bharatanatyam Arangetram of Kumari Sanjanasri Vedavyas, daughter of Sri Vedavyas and Srimati Deepa Vedavyas, and disciple of Karnataka Kalashri Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan. I consider this a great privilege to welcome our esteemed guests of honor for this evening who, despite of their busy schedule, have accepted our invitation and present here today. Karnataka Kalashri Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal, art historian and UNESCO fellow. Welcome, ma'am. Singer Mani, Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya Sridharan ma'am, artistic director, Nityaniketan School of Bharatanatyam. Dr. Ashwin Mahesh, founder of Map Unity, India Together, How Institute and Lithium. Welcome, sir. Due to unavoidable circumstances, another guest of honor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan, Honorable Chancellor of VIT Group of Institutions, is unable to grace the occasion this evening. He has sent his best wishes to Sanjana and we thank him heartily. Thank you, sir. It's an immense pleasure for me to welcome our Guru, Srimati Revathi Narasimhan on the Natuvangam. I welcome our extremely talented musicians, Karnataka Kalashri, Vidwan Bala Subramanya Sharma on vocal, Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan Guru Murthy sir on the mridangam, Vidwan Vivek Krishna on the flute, Vidwan Pradesh Achar on the violin. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries present here, the technicians, friends from the media, the audience, and those watching the live webcast from various parts of the world. Dance is an art form that expresses ideas, emotions, spirituality, and stories through movement of graceful, rhythmic, and coordinated steps. Bharata says, Sarva Shastrani Shilpani Karmani Vividhani cha Asmin Natye Sametani Tasmade Tanmaya Kritam. He says, as the essence of all scriptures, sculptures, and various karmas are hidden in this special art form, I have created this art of dance. Before we begin today's performance, I request you to kindly put your cell phones on silent mode. Kindly do not bring any eatables inside the auditorium, and please refrain from flash photography. Our first item of this evening is Pushpanjali and Sri Vignarajam Bhaje in the raga Gambhira Nate, set to Khandata Putala, composed by Sri Uttukadu Venkata Subbayar. Pushpanjali is a traditional way to begin a Bharatanatyam performance. It's a salutary offering of flowers to Lord of Dance, Nataraja, the Guru, the musicians, and the audience. Sanjana seeks their blessings for a successful performance and prays to Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, for his divine favor and protection. She describes Lord Ganesha as the one who has the face of an elephant and is the son of Shiva and Parvati. He is worshipped by Indra and protects those who chant his name. He puts an end to passion, fear, and arrogance. He is the embodiment of the ultimate truth and leads the path to salvation. Please welcome Sanjana with a huge round of applause on her big day as she presents the first item of this evening. ಕಲಾರಸಿಕ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಶುಭಾಶೀರ್ವಾದದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೇ ಸಂಜನಾಳಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀರಕ್ಷೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಘ್ನ ರಾಜಂಬಜೆ, ರಾಗ ಗಂಭೀರ ನಾಟೆ, ಖಂಡ ಚಾಪುತಾಳ, ಊತುಕಾಡು ವೆಂಕಟ ಸುಬ್ಬಯ್ಯರ್ ಅವರ ವಿರಚಿತ.
ವಿನಾಯಕ ವಿನಾಯಕ ನೀನು ವಿನ ಬ್ರೋಚುಡಗು ವಿನಾಯಕ ನೀನು ವಿನ ಬ್ರೋಚುಡಗು ವಿನಾಯಕ ನೀನು ವಿನ ಬ್ರೋಚುಡಗು ವಿನಾಯಕ ನೀನು ವಿನ ಬ್ರೋಚುಡಗು ವೀರವರುರ ವೀರರಾಜ ವಿನಾಯಕ ನೀನು ವಿನ ಬ್ರೋಚುಡಗು ವೀರವರುರ ವೀರರಾಜ ವಿನಾಯಕ ಅನಾಥರಕ್ಷಕ 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 ನೀವೇಗವ ಅನಾಥರಕ್ಷಕ ನೀವೇಗವ ಅನಾಥರಕ್ಷಕ ನೀವೇಗವ ಆದರಿಂದಿನರು ಬ್ರೋವರದ ಆದರಿಂದಿನರು ಬ್ರೋವರದ ವಿನಾಯಕ ನೀನು ವಿನ ಬ್ರೋಚುಡಗು ಬೇರೆವರೂರ ವಿಘ್ನರಾಜ ವಿನಾಯಕ ಸರಸೀರುಹಾರುನಾಯುಧ ಚರಣ ಸರಸೀರುಹಾರುನಾಯುಧ ಚರಣ ಸತತ ಮೂಶ್ರಿತ ಜನ ಸಂಕಟ ಹರಣ ಸರಸೀರುಹಾರುನಾಯುಧ ಚರಣ ಸತತ ಮೂಶ್ರಿತ ಜನ ಸಂಕಟ ಹರಣ ಪರಮ कृपा सागरा परम कृपा सागरा परम कृपा सागर वर करुणा परम कृपा सागर वर करुणा पालिद जन गोपाल दासनुद पालिद जन गोपाल दासनुद विनायक नीनु विन ब्रोचुडगु वेरवरूर विघ्नराज विनायक विनायक ताम तरित झुडू धीमी तगिटताम तद्धडताम तझुडुताम तधिपिताम तरित धड झुडू तगिटताम तद्धडताम तझुडुताम तधिपिताम तरित झुडू धीमी तगिटताम तद्धडताम तझुडुताम तधिपिताम तरित झुडू धीमी तगिटताम तद्धडताम तझुडुताम tadipitam tarida jududimida kidatam tadhadatam tajunutam tadipitam tarida jududimida kidatam tadhadatam tajunutam tadipitam. Tarita jududimida kidatam tadhadatam tajunutam tadipitam 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 taridatam dhandatam junudatam dhimita darida dhanada junuda dhimita tam taridatam dhandatam junudatam dhimita darida dhanada junuda dhimita tam tarita kitata dhitom nandi tarida kitata dhitom nandu tarida kitata dhitom nam tarida kitata dhitom nam tam tarida kitari tarida kitatom tarida kitata tejam tadhiginatum 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 Sri Vignarajam bhaje tadhiginatum 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 Sri Vignarajam bhaje tadhiginatum 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 Sri Vignarajam bhaje 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 Santatabhagam Kunjaramukham Tamihe Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Santatabhagam Kunjaramukham Shankaradutam Tamihe Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Santatabhagam Dante Kundaramukham Dandakantagadutam Tamihe Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Santatabhagam Dante Kundaramukham Dandakantagadutam Tamihe Sri Vignarajam bhajegam bhajegam Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sa-sa-ga-ga-ga Gama-ba-di-da-ni ba-ba-ga-da-ga-ga-ma-ga-ma Ma-ba-ni-da-ga-sa-ni ba-ba-ga-ma-ba-ni-ba-ba-ba paridani baba sagamagani sagada paridani mabani bagamabani mayadani bani ni mayadani bagadani baba baba mayadani bagadani baba bagadani Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sevita Surendra Mahaniya Guna Shriram Sevita Surendra Mahaniya Guna Shriram Jabatapa Samadhi Sukhavadadu Kulam Sevita Surendra Mahaniya Guna Shriram Jabatapa Samadhi Sukhavadadu Kulam Bhavita Suramuni Gana Bhakta Paripalam Bhayakara Vishanga Matanga Kulagalam Bhavita Suramuni Gana Bhakta Paripalam Bhayakara Vishanga Matanga Kulagalam Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sagama pabagani pabagama badani bagadani mabani gadani magadani tani bani pababa bagadani nita sagagada nita sagama gama pabagada sagagama magaga sagama gama babani baba sagama bani gama babani gada nipa bani sagama sagama gama bani baba Santa Gadani Dani Bani Bani Magada Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Kanak Keyura Haravani Kalita Gambhira Gauragiri Shobham Sushobham Kanagakeyura Ravani Kalita Gambhira Gauragiri Shobham Sushobham Kamadi Bhaya Bharita Mudhamata Kali Kaluja Kandita Kamadi Bhaya Bharita Mudhamata Sanaka Shuka Narada Patanjali Parashara Matanga Muni Sangha Sallapa
Gatham Din Ginakunda Gatham Din Ginakunda Gatham Din Ginakam Din Ginakam Din Ginakam
Satya Paramachanayana Pramuda Mukti Garadatvamati Nitya Nigamadi Svarupam Tagadani Dhani Babagani Dhani Bani Babaga Pani Baba Bamaga Baba Maga Maga Dasaga Maga Gama Babaga Babani Pani Damaga Gata Dhani Ni Babani Daga Dasa Maya Dhani Bani Ni Baba Maya Dhani Bagadani Baba Baba Gaga Maya Dhani Bagadani Baba Dhani Babaga Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Santata Bhagam Dati Kunjara Mukham Andagandaga Sudam Tamiga Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje Sri Vignarajam bhaje
Ladies and gentlemen, that was indeed an excellent presentation. Let's have a huge round of applause for this budding dancer. I extend a warm welcome to Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya Sridharan, who has just joined us. We welcome you, ma'am. Alaripu. Alaripu, which means a flowering bud, is traditionally the first dance piece that the Bharatanatyam dancers learn. Sanjana performs a traditional Alaripu, focusing on the rhythmic aspects of the dance in various tempos. Shuddha Nritta Bhagavada Sampradayika Alaripu Mishra Chapu Taladalli ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ.
தளம் குத்தும் கிடக்கும் தத்தை தை தம் கிடத்தகதை தை தம் கிடத்தகதை தை தம் கிடத்தகதை தை தம் கிடத்தகம் தம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தரி கிடத்தகதை ததை ஜரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தரி கிடத்தகதை ததை திரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தரி கிடத்தகதை ததை ஜரி 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 கிடத்தகம் தம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தரி கிடத்தகதை ததை ஜரி 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 கிடத்தகம் தம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் தம் தை தரி கிடத்தகம் dit tom dai tari kita taka tom dit tom dai tari kita taka tom dit tom tari kita taka dai da dai dai kita taka tom dit tom tari kita taka dai da dai dai kita taka tom dit tom kita taka dai da dai kita taka tom dit tom tari kita taka dai da dai dai kita taka tom dit tom tari kita taka dai da dai dai kita taka tom dit tom tari kita taka dai da dai dai kita taka tom dit tom tari kita taka dai da dai dai kita taka takin nam da kata jam dari da takin nam da dari kata dingina dom da dingina dom kata dingina dom da dingina dom da kata dingina dom da dai ya dai ta ta tom digi taka taka digi taka digi taka digi taka taka digi taka taka digi taka digi taka talo tom taka ta dingina dom da dai ja dai da ta tom kita taka ta dai ja dai kita ta tom kita taka tom dit tom kita taka dai da dai kita taka tom dit tom kita taka dai da dai tari kita taka tom.
Dr. A.V. Satyanarayana sir, Director of Srishti Center of Performing Arts and Institute of Dance Therapy is here among us today. We welcome you, sir. Thank you. That was such a neat presentation by Sanjana. Before we move on to the next item, it is my pleasure to give a brief introduction about our Guru, Revathi Narasimhan ma'am, who has instilled dedication in Sanjana to grow up as a wonderful artist. A distinguished exponent of Vaduvur Ramaya Pillai School of Bharatanatyam, Guru Revathi Narasimhan has come a long way since her Arangetram at the age of 9. If her solo performances at the reputed Sabhas of Chennai brought her the laurels, to her Guru Srimati Kausalya, it also brought smiles of contentment to her encouraging parents. Her 4 decades of yeoman service in the field of dance training has produced a galaxy of Bharatanatyam stars, Doordarshan artists, state rank holders, and more than 60 students who have performed their Arangetram. She founded Natyaniketan, her dance school, in the year 1977. From this Guru par excellence, choreography and abhinaya surges forth as a natural and spontaneous overflow. Her ballets, such as Surajya Swarajya, Kannagiya Kalanduge, Sarvam Krishnamayam, and so on, are a sure proof of this. Apart from these, her Varnams, Padams, Javalis, and Kirtanes add that touch of tradition to her creative repertoire. These renditions are at once highly imaginative and yet uncompromising on the aesthetic and the sanctity of the lyrical compositions. Her lecture demonstrations on Abhinaya have also been highly acclaimed for their lucidity and command over the art. Guru Revathi has served in evaluation panels of eminent institutions such as Sangeeta Nritya Academy and other prestigious institutions. With her authoritative guidance and Natuvangam, her disciples have rendered memorable performances in various festivals organized by ICCR and other cultural organizations of repute. Guru Revathi ma'am herself truly believes that this heart has the potential of supreme fulfillment only to those who approach it as the sincere tapas and sustain a never-ending quest for the inner meaning. In recognition of her services in the field of Bharatanatyam, she has received many awards, some of which are Karnataka Kalashri by Karnataka Sangeeta and Nritya Academy, Karnataka Rajyotsava Award, Aryabhata Prashasti, Swananda Kalashri, Ananya Puraskara, and so on. Vedavyas family is greatly indebted to Guru Revathi Narasimhan for instilling dedication in Sanjana and to have chiseled her into a passionate and dedicated Bharatanatyam dancer who strives to do justice to the art form and learning from her gurus. Sanjana will now perform a kriti on goddess Meenakshi. Srimad Sundara Nayakim Bhayaharam Jnanapradam Nirmalam Shyamabham Kamalasanarchita Padam Narayanasyanujam Veena Venu Mrudanga Vadya Rasikam Nana Vidham Ambikam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunyavaranam Nidhim. Kriti Devi Niye Tunai in the Raga Kiravani set to Aditala, composed by Sri Papanasham Shivan. In this kriti, Sanjana describes Meenakshi as the goddess with beautiful eyes, like a fish, who lives in Madurai and is the only companion in this journey of life. She is the most beautiful woman in the entire world and has captured the heart of Lord Sri Sundareshwaran. As a fruit of mighty penance performed by the Pandya king Malayadwaja, she was born as his daughter. She has a melodious voice, and Lakshmi and Saraswati bow to her. She is the ocean of compassion, remover of fears, and the bestower of knowledge. Let us witness this beauty and divine grace of goddess Meenakshi in this kriti Devi Niye Tunai in Raga Kiravani set to Aditala, composed by Sri Papanasham Shivan. ಇದೀಗ ಸಂಜನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಧುರೈ ಮೀನಾಕ್ಷಿಯ ರೂಪ ಲಾವಣ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ವರ್ಣಿಸುತ್ತಾ ದೇವಿ ನೀಯೇ ತುಣೈ ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ಆ ದೇವಿಯ ಕೃಪಾ ಕಟಾಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಾತ್ರರಾಗೋಣ.
மதுரை வாழ் துணை நீயே துணை திருமதுரை வாழ் மீனலோஜனே மதுரை லோஜனே அம்பா
That was indeed a beautiful presentation by Sanjana on Lord Madurai Meenakshi. And that calls for a huge round of applause. Thank you. A few words about Sanjana's dance journey. Dance has been Sanjanasri's biggest passion since the age of 4. So much so that when asked in college application process to describe herself, what inspires her, what has made her who she is, she wrote about dance. Instead of merely explaining her bio, let me just read out what dance means to Sanjana in her own words. All my life, I have asked myself, is the floor carpeted? Whether it's the latest apartment I am moving to, or a college tour, or the thing perpetually at the forefront of my mind is, will I be able to stomp on the ground as hard as I can? It's the quintessential worry of a Bharatanatyam dancer. Indian classical dance has been the cornerstone of my identity since the age of 4. When I forced my parents to watch Cleveland's annual Tyagaraja Aradhana dance performances for hours on end with me, in the Indian community, many young girls pay respect to their guru and start their journey in dance because of a vicarious interest from generations before. In my case, however, I fell in love with dance before I learned how to spell my name. I have been in a committed relationship with the love of my life for over a decade now. But like all relationships, there are periods of turbulence. The threat to my relationship with movement was movement itself. Another type of movement, the relentless movement from apartment to apartment, city to city, country to country. I have moved between America and India 6 times, not to mention the dozens of localities, schools, and communities I have shifted between. Adjusting to the new environments is difficult on its own, but balancing dance makes it harder still. Bharatanatyam taught me in the traditional guru-shishya or the teacher-student relationship where a guru takes the student in as their disciple and teaches them until they are ready to explore the waters of the art form alone. Needless to say, it is difficult to be a student of a single guru when constantly being uprooted and displaced. It was immensely frustrating to dedicate so much energy to dance and feel like I wasn't growing at all. However, at the age of 13, I became the disciple of Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan in Bengaluru, India. I felt a connection with her that was truly special. My passion for dance was fueled by her magnanimous teaching, and I knew then that I had found the Guru who would guide me beyond merely as a student. Even when we moved an hour and a half away from our house, I would be there 3 days a week to learn my craft. School, mental health, and plain old burnout made it difficult at times, but I would always show up and give it the best I could on that day. However, just I was gaining momentum and reaching new heights in my dancing abilities, I had to face my largest obstacle yet. Before I could navigate the waters of dance on my own, I had to cross the Atlantic Ocean for yet another move, all the way to America again. This meant no more in-person lessons. I couldn't feed off the energy of the dancers around me. I would have to dance at the crack of the dawn and the dead of the night. Technological issues would make classes frustratingly complicated. No one but me could hold myself accountable. I would have had to do it alone, and I would have had to deal with the reality that these circumstances would remain for a while. I'd just have to adapt to meet them. Many mornings, I woke up to dance feeling utterly defeated, but no matter how hard it became, I never once considered giving up. Whenever I put on my practice clothes and the biggest bindi I can find, I feel a sense of fulfillment unlike any other. My legs may protest in pain, my arms may ache in agony, but the foot taps and the finger snaps of choreography have always and will always be the soundtrack to my life and the melody of my soul. For the occasion of her Arangetram, Sanjana adds, I wrote this essay last year to be my main college essay, what I called the Describe Your Entire Existence in Under 650 Words essay. Since then, many acceptances and rejections came in. However, disappointing the rejections were, I am proud to say that I could not have chosen a more true description of who I am today. I'll be attending Ohio State University. I am prouder still that this essay is being read at my Arangetram, my first ascent on the stage as not only a student but a performer. I hope you enjoy this show. Thank you. And that was Sanjana. Sanjana presents the Varnam Swamiye Varasolladi in the raga Purvi Kalyani and Aditala. This is a composition of Sri Dandayuda Pillai. Varnam is the central theme of a Bharatanatyam performance. It's an enthralling and a challenging item where there is a perfect synchronization of bhava, raga, and tala, thus giving the dancer abundant scope for displaying her rhythmic talents and rich abhinaya. In this Varnam, the Nayika requests her Sakhi to tell the Lord, her Nayaka, Lord Subramanya, to come to her. Extolled by the entire world, he is the darling of his mother Shivakami. Sanjana portrays the Vasakasajjaka Nayika, where she adorns and decks herself in anticipation of her Lord's arrival. She asks him not to delay further, as this time he had promised to return. She gets immersed in imagination and her mind weaves his arrival. When she realizes her Lord is not there, she expresses herself as the Virahot Kantita Nayika in disappointment. She requests her Sakhi to go immediately and fetch her beloved. Sanjana depicts the context where Lord Subramanya assumes the role of an old man and entices the Nayika by stealthily taking small steps and stumbling along the way to make her believe that he is old and needs help. Nayika wonders how difficult it is for her Lord Almighty to mount his peacock and rush to her. She forgoes sleep as she waits for him, and the sky and the moon whirl around her. She aches to embrace the Lord of Palani Hill and be in his destined hours forever. ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಅಂಗವಾದ ವರ್ಣಂ ಇದೀಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯೇ ವರಸೊಲ್ಲಡಿ ರಾಗ ಪೂರ್ವಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಆದಿತಾಳ ಶ್ರೀ ದಂಡಾಯುಧ ಪಾಣಿಪಿಳ್ಳೈ ವಿರಚಿತ.
சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி சகி குமார சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி சகி குமார சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி சகியே குமார சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி.
திருகுத தளம் குத கத்தி குத கிட்ட திங்கி நத்தம் தா தி த க ந க ஜம் த ஜம் ரி த கி க த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ஜம் ரி த கி க த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ஜம் ரி த கி க த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ஜம் ரி த கி க த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி த கி க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி த கி க த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி த கி க தி த க த ரி ரி த கி க த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த தி த க ந க ஜம் த ரி கி த த க ஜம் த ரி த க நம் த ரி த க ரம் த ரி த க நம் த ரி த க த த ரி கி த தி த ரி கி த தும் த ரி கி த நம் த ரி கி த த ஜம் த ஜம் த க தி க கி த க த கி த த க தி க கி த க த கி த த க தி க கி த க த கி த த த ரி கி த தி த ரி கி த தும் த ரி கி த நம் த ரி கி த த ஜம் த ஜம் த க தி க கி த க த கி த த க தி க கி த க த கி த த க தி க கி த க த கி த த த ரி கி த தி த ரி கி த தும் த ரி கி த நம் த ரி கி த த ஜம் த ஜம் த க தி க கி த க த கி த த க தி க கி த க த கி த த க தி க கி த க த கி த
சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி சகியே குமார 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 சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி சகியே
தளம் குதக்கத்தை குதக்கிட்ட திங்கிணத்தம் தாக்கத்தம் தரித்த தத்தா தத்தாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கத தகத்தம் தரி தை 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 தக்கிட்ட தக்கதோ கத்தம் தரித்த தக்கனம் தரிக்கிட்ட தக்கத தகத்தம் தரி தை தக்கனம் தரிக்கிட்ட தக்கதோ கத்தம் தரித்த தக்கனம் தரிக்கிட்ட தக்கத தகத்தம் தரி தை தக்கஜம் தரிக்கிட்ட தகதோ கத்தம் தரி தா தா தி தா கத்தம் தரி தை தை நத கத்தம் தரி தா தா நத கத்தம் தரி தை தை தா கத்தம் தரி தகத்தம் தரி தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கதி கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தக்கதிக்கு கிருதகதர்கிட்டோம் தளம் குதக்கத்தை குதக்கிட்ட திங்கிணத்தம் தாம் தித்தம் தக்கதம் தித்தம் தக்கதம் தித்தம் தக்கத தை தாம் தித்தம் தக்கதம் தித்தம் தக்கதம் தித்தம் தக்கத தை கிடதக்கரே தாம் தக்கதக்க தித்தம் தக்கதக்க தித்தம் தக்கதை தக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க தக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க தக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க தத்தை தாம் தித்தம் தக்கத தை தாம் தித்தம் ததக்க தத்தை தக்கதித்தம் தக்கத தை தக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க தத்தை தாம் தித்தம் ததக்க தக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க நக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க நக்கத்தித்தம் ததக்க தத்தன தத்தனு தத்தெமி தக்கிட்ட தத்தரே தத்தன ரத்தனு தத்தே திருகுதோம் 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 தக்கத்துகுதோம் தக்கத்திக்கு கிடுதோம் தக்கத்திக்கு கிடுதோம் தக்க
பூமி புகழும் சிவகாமி மகிழும் பரதாமரம் செய்யலாகும் இது சமயம் தாமதம் செய்யலாகும் இது சமயம் தாமதம் செய்யலாகும் இது சமயம் செய்யலாகும் இது சமயம்
தளம் குத்தக்கத்தி குத்தக்கிட்ட ததிக்கும் த ரி த ரே த ஜும் த ரி த ரே த ஜும் த ஜும் த ரும் த ரும் த ரி த த த ரி த ரி த ரும் த ரி த ரி தஜம் தஜம் தனம் தரம் தரித்த தரித்த ரித்தஜம் தரித்த ரித்தஜம் தத்தஜம் தத்தனம் தத்தகம் தத்தரித்தக தத்தரித்தஜம் தத்தரித்தரித்தஜம் தத்தஜம் தத்தனம் தத்தகம் தத்தரித்த தத்தரித்தஜம் தத்தரித்தரித்தஜம் தத்தஜம் தத்தனம் தத்தரம் தத்தரித்த தரித்தரித்தஜம் தரித்தரித்தஜம் தத்தஜம் தத்தனம் தத்தரம் தத்தரித்தரித்தஜம் தரித்தஜம் தஜம் ததனம் ததரம் தத்தரித்தரித்தஜம் தரித்தஜம் தஜம் ததனம் ததரம் தத்தரித்தரித்தஜம் தரித்தஜம் தத்தரித்தஜம் தரித்தஜம் தகிட்டஜம் தகிட்டனம் தகிட்டரம் தகிட்டஜம் தஜம் தன்னம் தரம் தஜம் தஜம் ததிங்கினதும் தஜம் தன்னம் கரம் தஜம் தஜம் ததிங்கினதும் தஜம் கரம் தஜம் தஜம் ததிங்கினதும்
காமரம் செய்யலாகுமா இது சமயம் காம கண்ணை தொடுத்து கரக செய்கிறானடி காம கண்ணை தொடுத்து கரக செய்கிறானடி காம கண்ணை தொடுத்து கரக செய்கிறானடி காமல் கண்ணை தொடுத்து செய்கிறானடி கண்ணை தொடுத்து கரக கனை தொடுத்து கரக செய்கிறானடி காமம் 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 கனை தொடுத்து கரக செய்கிறானடி சானித நித புமகதிர பமகரிக பாமகரி கூடி சுகம் பெறவே தேடி அவனருளை நாடி கனிந்தருகி பாடி அனுதினமும் கூடி சுகம் பெறவே தேடி அவனருளை நாடி கனிந்தருகி பாடி அனுதினமும் ஆடி அலைந்து மனமாடி வரகுதடி மோடி செய்யலாகோடி ஓடி ஆடி அலைந்து மனமாடி வரகுதடி மோடி செய்யலாகோடி ஓடி கூடி சுகம் பெறவே தேடி அவனருளை நாடி கனிந்தருகி பாடி அனுதினம் ஆடி அலைந்து மனமாடி வதங்குதடி மோடி செய்யலாகோடி கோடி சுவாமி சொல்லடி சகிய குமார சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி குமார சுவாமியை வர சொல்லடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜாலம் செய்வதே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜாலம் செய்வதே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி
தளக்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் ததத்தித்தோம் ததத்தித்தோம் தோம் ததோம் தோம் த திங் கி ந 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 தோம் தக்க த திங் கி ந தோம் தக்க திக்கு த திங் கி ந தோம் தோம் ததத்தித்தோம் ததத்தித்தோம் தித்தோம் ததோம் தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் தக்க திக்கு த திங் கி ந தோம் தக்க த திங் கி ந தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் தோம் ததத்தித்தோம் ததத்தித்தோம் தித்தோம் ததோம் தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் த திங் கி ந தோம் தக்கடதரு தோம் தக்கடதரு தோம் தக்கடதரு தோம்
சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜானம் செய்வதே நடி 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 சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜானம் செய்வதே தேவரே நடிதோ மாமதி முகத்தை காண வேணும் என்று மாமதி முகத்தை காண வேணும் என்று மாமதி முகத்தை காண வேணும் என்று சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜான தெய்வரே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜான தெய்வரே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜால தெய்வதேரடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி கள்ளத்தனமும் கொண்டு மெல்ல நடந்து வந்து தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வழிமை விழுந்தவர்கள் கள்ளத்தனமும் கொண்டு மெல்ல நடந்து வந்து தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வழிமை விழுந்தவர்கள் தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வழிமை விழுந்தவர்கள் கள்ளத்தனமும் கொண்டு மெல்ல நடந்து வந்து தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வழிமை விழுந்தவர்கள் கள்ளத்தனம் கொண்டு மெல்ல நடந்து வந்து தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வண்டியே விழுந்தவர் கள்ளத்தனமும் கொண்டு மெல்ல நடந்து வந்து தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வண்டி மேல் விழுந்தவர்கள் கள்ளத்தனமும் கொண்டு மெல்ல நடந்து வந்து தள்ளாடி தள்ளாடி வண்டி மேல் விழுந்தவர்கள் சொல்லடி கல்லோடி ஜால தெய்வரே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜால தெய்வரே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி நிரணி மாமரத நிரமக மகரி கரி கம்மா மனம் கல்லோடி ஜாலம் தெய்வரே நடி சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி வண்ணமாமயிலேறி இங்கு வர விண்டமா ஏமாற்றமா இந்த மண்ணு வீணுகேனோ சுடலுதடி கண்ணுறங்காமல் காத்து நிற்பேனென்று வண்ணமாமயிலேறி இங்கு வர விண்டமா ஏமாற்றமா இந்த மண்ணு வீணுகேனோ சுடலுதடி கண்ணுறங்காமல் காத்து நிற்பேனென்று வண்ணமாமயிலேறி இங்கு வர ஏமாற்றமா ஈடுபடும் வேணுமேனோ சுடருதடி கண்ணுறங்காமல் காத்து வேறு சொல்லடி மனம் கல்லோடி ஜானம் தெய்வதே
That was such a vibrant and brilliant performance by Sanjana, and she surely deserves a huge round of applause. Thank you. Short while from now, we'll have the common proceedings of honoring our guests, after which the dance program continues. Sanjana is going to enthrall you all with many more wonderful presentations. We humbly request all of you to kindly be seated till the end of the program and bless the budding artist. I request Sanjana's parents, Shri Vedavyas and Srimati Deepa Vedavyas, to usher today's guests of honor onto the stage. Singer Mani, Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya Sridharan ma'am. Please be seated, ma'am. Karnataka Kalashri, Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal ma'am. Dr. Ashwin Mahesh sir. May I now request Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan to come on the stage, please. As mentioned earlier, due to unavoidable circumstances, our guest of honor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir, Honorable Chancellor of VIT Group of Institutions, is unable to grace the occasion today. And he has made personal visit 2 days prior and presented Sanjana with a gift of appreciation. He has sent his best wishes to Sanjana, and we thank him heartily for this nice gesture. Can I have Sanjana on stage, please? And that was a gift of appreciation by Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir. I request Sanjana's parents to usher Guru Revathi ma'am onto the stage, please. After the pandemic, it is so heartwarming to see such a large audience in huge numbers. Thank you so much. Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan ma'am. May I now request Sanjana and her parents to hand over their token of respect to Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan. I request Shri Narasimhan uncle, who is the man behind everything, the powerhouse of positive energy and affection, to join Revathi ma'am. I request Narasimhan uncle to join Revathi ma'am on the stage, please. I request Guru Revathi ma'am and Narasimhan uncle to accept this token of respect and bless Sanjana. It is indeed a blessed moment, ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a huge round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. At this blessed moment, Guru Revathi ma'am would like to present a memento of appreciation to Sanjana on her Arangetram. Please congratulate Sanjana on her Arangetram this evening. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Narasimhan uncle. May I now request Sanjana and her parents to hand over the token of respect to Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Sanjana and her parents to hand over the token of respect to Singer Mani Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya Sridharan, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. A token of respect to Dr. Ashwin Mahesh, sir. Thank you for gracing the occasion, sir. May I request Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan Balasubramanya Sharma, sir, who has mesmerized us with his remarkable singing, to accept this token of respect. Vidwan Balasubramanya, sir. Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan Balasubramanya Sharma, sir. Thank you, sir. May I request Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan Gurumurthy, sir, a senior doyen of Mridangam who has over 30 years of experience in this field and very close to Natyaniketan, to accept this token of respect. Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan Gurumurthy, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Vidwan Vivek Krishna, sir, on the flute, who transported us to a different world altogether with his melodious music, to accept our respect. Vidwan Vivek Krishna. Thank you, sir. May I request Vidwan Pradesh Achar, sir, on the violin, who has transcendently accompanied all the artists in the ensemble today, to accept our token of appreciation. Thank you, Pradesh Achar, sir. And now it's time to felicitate those people without whom this event wouldn't have been successful. On the makeup, we have Sri Kiran Raj, sir, son of Karnataka Kalashri Sri Kanakaraj, sir. Sri Kiran Raj, sir. May I have you on stage, please? And that was Kiran Raj sir who made Sanjana look like goddess Madurai Meenakshi today. Thank you, sir. Costume, Shri Manjunath sir. Thank you, Manjunath sir. We are very happy to have you here today. Stage and flower decoration, Shri Umesh sir. I must say he is all in one. Along with his staff, he makes sure that everything is arranged very well. And I'm sure that most of you agree with me on this. Thank you, Umesh sir. Light, Shri Nagaraj sir. Can I have Shri Nagaraj sir on stage, please? Thank you, sir. Event photography, video and live webcast, Shri Sampath Kumar, Temple Sounds and Shri Madhusudan. Thank you, sir. Portfolio, Shri Photo Murthy. Thank you, sir. And that was Photo Murthy, sir, whose pictures you see on the invite. Thank you, sir. Invite design, Shri V.B. Suresh Babu. Thank you for that wonderful invite, Suresh Babu, sir. Thank you. And the printing of the invites by Zen Design. Okay. The caterers, Sri Sudarshan. May I request if Sudarshan sir is there on the stage? Okay, and that is Photo Murthy sir on behalf of Zen Design. Thank you for the wonderful invite, sir. Thank you. A special thanks to Vidushi Srimati Deepa Shrikant, daughter and disciple of Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan ma'am, for training Sanjana especially for this Arangetram today. Vidushi Srimati Deepa Shrikant on stage, please. May I request Vidushi Srimati Deepa Shrikant to come on stage, please, and accept this token of respect. Okay, I think she's busy. Okay. And now it's my privilege to introduce our guests of honor for this evening. Karnataka Kalashri, Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal ma'am. Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal is a reputed art historian with MA Sociology, MA in History and Archaeology. She also has a PhD in Art History and Archaeology from the Mysore University. She is the first scholar to receive the Nehru Fellowship at Victoria and Albert Museum, London, and the UNESCO Fellowship at Paris. She is the founder of Art History Department in South India. She has 25 international publications and 100 published papers to her credit. She has guided 20 PhD and 20 MPhil scholars. Her first book, Dance and Music in Temple Architecture, was very well received. Her edited volume on classical dance heritage of Karnataka is the first publication on the Banis of Karnataka, including the Mysore Bani. She served at Chitrakala Parishad and Indira Gandhi Center for Arts and academic head, and worked with Guru Maya Rao for the course in choreography under Bangalore University. She served as Dean at School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Jain University, by setting up Performing Arts Department. For her service in dance research, she was conferred Karnataka Kalashri by Government of Karnataka Sangeeta and Nritya Academy. She was invited and honored by Kalakshetra Foundation, Chennai, for her presentation on the salient features of Mysore School of Bharatanatyam in Bani Festival in 2016. She is the recipient of Rukmini Devi Arundale Award, one of the artists honored at prestigious Kalakshiti celebrations. Government of Karnataka conferred her the Lifetime Achievement Award Dana Chintamani Attimabe Prashasti for her contributions to literature and culture. Recently, she received Shastra Kaustubha Award by Ananya Cultural Academy, Bangalore, in the name of Sangeeta Kalaratna renowned art critic BVK Shastri sir. She is a trained dancer under Guru Bharata Kalamani, Dr. Radha Krishna of Kolar Parampara, having the lineage of Kolar Kittappa. She has given over 500 performances and was the first to hold a PhD in dance and other arts in Karnataka. She is the Vice President of Karnataka Bharatagama Pratisthana, an organizing propagating the classical dance heritage in Karnataka, including Mysore dance tradition. She performed at Natyarani Shantala in a ballet at Belur Sri Chennakeshava Temple. She presented her research findings in many universities and institutions, including the Madras Music Academy and Krishna Gana Sabha, Chennai. She was the core committee member of the UGC for formulating the educational system in performing arts and visual arts for the country. She is a member of IGNOU, School of Performing Arts and Visual Arts, Delhi. She has chaired several boards of fellowship and grants committee for performing arts, Ministry of HRD and Ministry of Culture, Government of India. We are very honored to have you here today, ma'am. May I request Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal ma'am to speak few words on this occasion.
Om Gurubhyo Namaha. On this very invite, there is a great dictum given by Bharata, beautifully presented here. I just read, there is no other knowledge, no other learning, no other art, not even yoga or action that is not found in dance. You must have experienced here all these things, what it's mentioned here. It is a fortune of a dancer to get a guru. It's not easy to get a guru. Many people, they start learning dance and leave it in between. Few will raise to some level and few will make it as lifelong journey. So that is what guru, if you get such a guru, you are fortunate. You have that samskara, not from this birth, but from previous birth. So that is what Guru Revathi Narasimhan. She is one of the senior most guru in the field of Bharatanatyam, and also she has the lineage, Guru Parampare, of Vallur Bharatanatyam. We have 4 paramparas, 4 traditions. That is Vallur, Pandanallur, Tanjore and Mysore. So these are the 4 paramparas, and all people who are in this whole world who have learnt Bharatanatyam, they come under this Guru Parampara. They belong to one of these Bharatanatyam. So you must salute the people who continue this lineage. So that is what we have Revathi Narasimhanji, who has continued this tradition of Vallur Parampara in Karnataka. And coming to Mysore Parampara, that is, it was a court tradition, royal court tradition, where, dance was performed none other than like Jetti Tayamma and Venkatalakshama. They are the doyens. And in Karnataka, we have 4 Guru Paramparas. One is Mysore Asthana Parampara. The second one we have the Muguru Parampara. The third is Nanjanagudu Parampara and Kolar Parampara. So all these 4 paramparas have their Guru lineage, and it's a kind of ocean that the people enthrall in this particular lineage, and all of us belong to one of these lineage. And I feel that Guru, Shishya, Prayoga, Sadhana, Shraddha, and what Sanjanasri is searching, Bhakti. She is not just learning dance. She is searching something. That is her insight, and that she wants to know what it is. What is the inner meaning of this field? Very nicely, she is thinking about it in a different way. And we should thank, if Sanjana is going to be a great artist, it is Deepasri, her mother, who is an architect by profession, but by passion, she herself is a dancer. She loves dance so much. She breathes dance. So her interest is architecture and dance. So where I become very closer to her, because my thesis was on dance in architecture. So how you see how dance is connected in so many ways. Earlier it used to be just a practical field, dancing, that's all. But now it can be connected in so many ways. So I feel that Sanjana should continue with this tradition. What she is taking it as a path. It's not just learning. She has chosen it as a path for her. When I asked her what is your interest, she said Sanskrit. And Sanskrit is a must for this field. So she is blessed, I can say. She is blessed with such a guru and parents, and she herself having that interest and that in-depth, path, searching for an in-depth path. See, in Indian dance, why so Indian dance is so special? In Indian dance, the language of our dance is hand gestures. This is the vocabulary. You must have seen Sanjana using so many ways of her hands. When she said Kalloti, you could have seen the way, she has beaten herself. She has beaten herself. So what she is doing? She is using all her gestures, hand gestures. This is the vocabulary. So if we understand this properly, we will use it properly. And how the Guru is connected with this Hasta Abhinaya. It is the innovation of the Guru. See, one particular stage, there will be certain hand gestures to be used. Then the Guru starts innovating, improvising, giving new, understanding of just, 10 fingers and a palm. Every one of us have. But in dance, it becomes so special here. So this is the vocabulary, Hasta Abhinaya, this is one. The second one, which is Indian dance is so special, is Sattvika Abhinaya. Sattvika, those are all your rasas, the rasa tattva in the whole world. First work of aesthetics is Natya Shastra. In the world, it's not for India, just for the whole world, that is the aesthetics book. So in aesthetics of Natya Shastra, you have the rasa tattva. And this rasa tattva, when you see, if she has used only the hand gestures, it becomes a drill. Coming front, going front, using hands, this side, that side, it becomes a drill. How it becomes dance, how it becomes abhinaya, using the entire body. The facial expression, bodily movement, hand gestures, and on the face you have only 3, features which move. Your lips, your eyes, and your eyebrows, that's all. Whole face, if you take whole face, you are not moving the entire face. So only with these 3 things, how many ways you create. So that is what is Sattvika Abhinaya, which is used in all these things. That is why I just want to lastly mention to Sanjana, because of her interest I am saying. I was conducting a workshop on Navarasa Abhinaya in London, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. So Professor John Marr, you must have heard his name, a great musicologist and a great appreciator for dance. So Professor John Marr was, every day he used to come and sit in my lecture. So I was conducting that, then I asked one question. They were all teachers who were teaching in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and other parts of London, dance teachers. So I asked them one question. How do you differentiate that, the performer? Do you find the difference between a performer and an artist? So today what you have seen Sanjana is performer. She has done her extreme efforts. And one interesting thing is she has a very, presentable personality for the stage. Many people are short or, their hands, when they stretch, it doesn't go beyond to certain level. But physically, she has such a presence. On stage presence is one of the things, which is again God gift. So she is having that presence. With that presence, she has done very well today, and that Alaripu, you can't say that Alaripu is a simple thing. No. Complete Anga Shuddha. You could see Sanjana performing, thanks to Guru, Revathi madam, to impart that perfection into her of that Alaripu. Mishra Alaripu is a challenging piece. So she has performed so well, and Varnam also, and Meenakshi also. It was just enthralling experience. So what I would like to See, maybe I may meet Sanjana after some time. So when I meet her next, I would like to see her as an artist. Today, she is the best performer, I can say. Best performer. And she has all the qualities to go to become an artist. And I'm sure that, she will achieve that status as an artist. She has all that facilities, everything. I can understand Deepa, Vasudev, both of them, how much struggle they have done to come to this level. God bless them, and ma'am's blessing has to be always with them. And as a senior guru, I always respect Revathi ma'am. When she called and said, "You have to come as guest," I didn't say another word. I immediately accepted. Because it is Revathi ma'am's. That tradition, Shuddha, which she gives to her disciples, I respect that. So thank you, one and all, for this. Thank you.
Thank you for those wonderful words and blessings, ma'am. Indeed, this reminds me of Saint Purandara Dasa saying, Guruvina Gulama Naguva Tanaka Doraya Danna Mukti. Indeed, we have to surrender to the Guru for everything. Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya Sridharan, Artistic Director, Nitya Nartana Priya School of Bharatanatyam. Singer Mani, Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya Sridharan, is a Bharatanatyam exponent whose purity of style and expressive gestures have captivated her audience and won her acclaim. She has many prestigious solo performances to her credit, performed for many sabhas, national and international dance festivals all over the country and abroad. One of her highlight performances was a solo dance drama, Divya Samagama. She has been the first auditioned artist to have given solo performances for Bengaluru Doordarshan. She has also been featured in tele-dance series and a Holland film. A science graduate from Mount Carmel College, Bangalore, learning for her is an ongoing process, and a few of her interests are in different aspects like interior designing, pranic healing, vastu, and dance. Choreography, direction, scripting, and imparting the knowledge of dance made her start her dance school, Nitya Nartana Priya, in the year 1983. Her journey as a Bharatanatyam soloist, which started with her Rangapravesham in 1979, saw through success and recognition. She's been awarded the title Singer Mani by Sur Singar Samsad in the year 1983-84. She's a recipient of many prestigious awards, and some of them are the Best Dancer of Karnataka by Karnataka Sangeeta and Nritya Academy and Prabhat Kalavidaru, Abhinaya Saraswati from the Department of Culture, Cambodia, Guru Padmini Ramachandran Memorial Award, which coincided with her completion of 40 years in this field from Kadambari Kalakshetra. Natya Kinnara from Shivapriya and Nritya Shiromani at International Multidisciplinary Conference at Dubai. She has directed and choreographed several dance dramas. Padmavati Parinaya was one such drama which was sponsored by the central government of India. Her latest production was Apurva Bharatam, which was premiered in Bangalore, Chaudaya Memorial Hall in the year 2019 with 100 artists. She has been supporting her husband by heading as admin of Sri and Sri Associates, his audit firm. She is the past president of Inner Wheel Club of Bangalore Orchards and is also a Rotarian and is on the board of Rotary Bangalore Orchards. Ma'am, we are very happy to have you here today. May I request Guru Srimati Ratna Supriya ma'am to speak few words.
I'm on the pedestal. Sorry about that. Namaskaram. Namaskaram. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. What a beautiful art. And I feel so blessed today to be part of this. The art has been going around the globe and bouncing back to its roots. That's what we have seen today. Sanjanasri has been carrying the essence from her very childhood. Whatever she had written to the university spoke all about the love that she has, which is the treasure of our country and from where she has blossomed. Her journey till now has been tremendous. Children who are even staying very close to the Guru's place may not have this kind of dedication. Sometimes when we are very far, I think the yearning is more, and that's why the perseverance and the strength to achieve it's much more stronger. I think that is what has brought Sanjanasri here today. And congratulations to her for this kind of perseverance and being connected to the Guru in spite of the online classes. I know how difficult that is. Today, she has proved to be a really sincere Shishya of a great legend Guru, Srimati Revathi Narasimhan. She is indeed blessed, like what Guru Srimati Chudamani ma'am had told. It's not easy to get a Guru, and neither is it easy to get a wonderful Shishya. That is the beautiful Guru Shishya Parampara, a beautiful tradition that we carry. From so far off, the efforts that her parents have put up to make sure that the child imbibes and gets the best in the limited time. Great effort. They have literally relocated just for a month close to the Guru's house to make sure that their daughter gets the best. I really applaud the parents, the wonderful, charming Mrs. Deepti Shri, and the vibrant Mr. Vedavyas. Congratulations to you. Your daughter has proved herself for all the efforts and encouragement that you have given her. May it continue and may she blossom, like ma'am said, into a beautiful artist. And just to highlight that beautiful Sanchari that she did on Lord Muruga, coming as a very feeble old man, those subtle expressions were very, very impressive, ma'am. It was really beautiful. That stole my heart today. That was really wonderful. And what to say about the great orchestra? She is blessed to have such eminent artists supporting her today. And yes, it was a treat to the eyes, to the ears, and to the soul. Thank you very much for having me here. God bless. Namaskar.
Thank you, Ratna Supriya ma'am. Dr. Ashwin Mahesh. Dr. Ashwin Mahesh is a distinguished Bangalorean, and I'm happy to say that he is also a close friend of Sanjana's family. He studied to be a climate scientist and an astronomer, but later switched to working on urban development issues. He is well known for his many initiatives in the city and for his work in governance reforms. He founded the social technology company MapUnity, which builds tools for solving urban public problems. He is also a co-founder and former CEO of Lithium, which operates the first and largest fleet of electric cars in India. He is the founder and editor of the National Public Affairs journal, India Together. He has held research positions at IIM as well as IISc, and for 3 years he was the strategy advisor to the government of Karnataka. He was awarded the Ashoka Fellowship Award for Social Entrepreneurship in the year 2009. He was listed in the Smart List 2012, 50 people whose ideas will change the world by Wired UK. In the words of Sanjana's mother, Ashwin is an epitome of knowledge who has dedicated his life to solving the complex urban problems faced by the society through contextual solutions, increasing the number of right solution providers and scaling them. Vedavyas' family considers his presence in their life as a blessing and greatly appreciates his presence today. We are so honored to have you here today, sir. May I request Dr. Ashwin Mahesh, sir, to speak a few words.
Unusual height. Ellarigu namaskara. Good evening to all of you. As you can tell from the stage, I'm the least knowledgeable about dance among the various honored guests. I'm more a friend of the family, and I've known Sanjana since she was a little girl, and Deepa used to work with me many years ago. And what I've seen is how over the years she has persisted, and maybe Deepa also persisted her a little bit, to learn and to continue to learn, and to also be able to do this no matter where the family was. Sometimes they were in America, sometimes they were here, and then they went back. And I think to maintain the continuity of all of that is itself quite a demanding thing. And to be able to do that successfully, I think one should be proud of that itself. And there's an analogy to that. Art itself is a kind of memory. It's a memory of who we are, as a people, the traditions of our society, and the ways in which we recognize and honor certain principles and certain customs in our society. So I am not an exponent of the art itself. So I thought I would use the opportunity to point out one thing, that many of the eminent guests here spoke about tradition and the need to continue these traditions. One of the challenges that we face today is that not many children are learning these traditions. This is true. But there's also a reason for that. Every one of our children goes to a school, and regardless of what school it is, they teach mathematics in that school. Every one of our children goes to a school, and regardless of what school it is, they teach language and science and social sciences and all that. But most schools do not teach music, do not teach dance. These have become traditions that children learn outside the school if they happen to be in families that can support them and families that can afford to support them. This has limited the number of children who even are exposed to the things that we call our tradition. The first thing we therefore should do, all of us, in support of any of our traditions, is to demand that every child should be taught or have the opportunity to learn these traditions. When music and dance are taught in every school, we will see a much greater appreciation and flowering of these traditions and much greater variety in how they are performed as well. And this is not very difficult. A friend of mine, his name is Sriram. Sriram runs an organization called Nalanda Way. Some of you may have heard about Nalanda Way. Nalanda Way created a choir out of school students in municipal corporation schools in Chennai. These are not schools where you normally think that children are learning music or dance or any of these kinds of things. And it was hard enough to even create and sustain a choir in a setup like that across many corporation schools. But the choir was so good that they performed at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. What it tells us is that in many, many children, there is the potential to learn far more than they are given the opportunity to learn. And when it comes to our traditions of music and dance and other art forms, we have limited the instruction and the learning of these traditions to only a very small set of children in the country. I hope the Sanjanas of the world become great exponents of the arts that they learn, certainly, and my blessing is always with them. But I hope also that young people like her and the families that support their own children will also become advocates for these things to be taught to all children. If we do this, we will have many, many such occasions to celebrate a lot of Arangetrams. And I look forward one day to being able to make something like that happen. Namaskar.
Thank you so much for those blessings and encouraging words, Dr. Ashwin Mahesh sir. May I request Guru Srimati Revathi ma'am to speak a few words on this occasion.
Namaskara. The guests on the dais, Sanjanasri's parents, Deepa and Vedavyas, and her grandmother and mother and father. So all has the ambition to see Sanjana today on the stage. And I think that she has fulfilled their wish. Sanjana is a very soft-spoken and very intelligent girl. ನಾನು ಆನ್ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಕರಿತರು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋ something odd. For me, 7:30 in the morning is her 9:30 in the night or like that. Then also she will wait for me, and for each class she will attend regularly and learn all the items on the online itself. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ಮುಂಚೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನೀವು ಕೃಷ್ಣಗಿರಿಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಬಂದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟವಾಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಹೌಸ್ ನಿಯರರ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಹೌಸ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಡೈಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಆನ್ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ತೋರಿಸಿ. I think today is the first half she did very well. I think what I have expected, she did it very well. Congratulations, Sanjanasri. I think the second part also she will do nicely, I think. I request Chief Guest all should watch that second half also. Today is an auspicious day, that is her Ranga Pravesham. I wish her that she should dance more and more on the stage and get a very good name in abroad also. I think she will continue with me for some more days, and she will become as a very good dance artist in future. I wish her all the best, and I also wish their parents their encouragement and their grandmother and grandparents' encouragement also. For the success of today's program, the musical support from Balasubramanian Sharma, Gurumurthy, and Vivek Krishna and Pratash Achar was really wonderful. And in this auditorium, that mic and sound was very good today. And that also has enlightened this today's program. Once again, I bless Sanjanasri and also wish her all success in her career. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Revathi ma'am, for your blessings on this wonderful occasion. As mentioned earlier, Vidushi Srimati Deepa Shrikant, daughter and disciple of Guru Srimati Revathi Narasimhan ma'am, has trained Sanjana specially for this Arangetram. And may I now request Sanjana's parents to give this token of respect to Vidushi Deepa Shrikant. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ranjini. And I would like to invite on stage our wonderful MC for the day, Ranjini, to accept our graceful token of love and appreciation. Both Ranjini and Deepa, what I can say is they are just my sisters from a different mother.
May I now request Sanjana's parents to accompany our guests of honor to their seats, please. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Chudamani, ma'am, Dr. Ratna Supriya, ma'am, Dr. Ashwin Mahesh, sir. Thank you so much. Really honored by your presence today. Before Sanjana continues her performance, Abhinayashri, Sanjana's younger sister, would like to say a few words on this occasion. Abhinayashri.
Namaskaram. I am Abhinayashri. If you don't know, I am Sanjanasri's sister. I would like to say that I am so proud of her. As irritating as she is an amazing dancer, and she has been my role model for as long as I can remember. She has also been my guru for 2 years now. She is always passionate and made an implant on me too, because now I am dancing at random moments now. Even if she always bothers me, I love her, and I hope you enjoy the Arangetram. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhinayashri. That was so cute. Our next item is a Viruttam. Viruttam on Lord Shiva in Raga Revathi, Viritha Senjadayada. Lord Shiva has untamed hair which flies like a fiery mane in the wind. His face is as bright as the moon. His lotus-like eyes are sharp in their gaze, and a bright crescent adorns his head. His untamed hair, the jate, captures the untamable Ganga. In his heart, he admires his counterpart, Parvati. In his hand, he plays the Damaruga, while his leg is in the air as he performs an elegant yet powerful Tandava. Devotees long for the grace of Digambara, the dancing deity at Chidambaram, the Lord of the universe, Natesha. They long for the blessings of the utterly equanimous one, the one whose soul and body have united to give a true bliss. They long for Lord Nataraja. ಸ್ವಯಂಭುವಾದ ಜಟಾಜೂಟ ಗಂಗಾಧರನ ಮನೋಹರ ರೂಪವನ್ನು ವರ್ಣಿಸುವ ವಿರುತ್ತಂ ವಿರಿತ್ತ ಸೆಂಜಡೆಯಾಡ ರೇವತಿ ರಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಸಂಜನಾ.
விரித்த செஞ்சடையாட விரித்த செஞ்சடையாட வதன சந்திரனாட வதன சந்திரனாட வீரி கமல நயன வீரி கமல நயன மாட வெண் உருவின் நிலவாட வெண்புருவில் நல்லடமருகம் நாட வீசூரு வீசும் ஒரு ஒரு பதம் விரித்தாட மறுபதம் எடுத்தாட விரித்தாட உளம் மகிழ்ந்தேன் சற்றே சிரித்து மணமங்கை கொண்டாட உளம் மகிழ்ந்தேன் சற்றே சிரித்து மணமங்கை கொண்டாட நின்றாடும் நில் திருநடனம் திருநடனம் என்று காண்பேன் ஜகம்பணி திகம்பரா சிதம்பரா நடேசனே 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 சித்ஸ்வரூப ஆனந்தனே சித்ஸ்வரூப ஆனந்தனே ஓம் நமः சிவாய ஓம் நமः சிவாய ஓம் நமः சிவாய
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Sanjana. Our next item of this evening is a Devara Nama, Bagilanu Teredu Seveyanu Kodo Hariye, Raga Malika, Khanda Chaputala, composed by Sri Kanakadasa. In this Devara Nama, the devotee Kanakadasa himself requests the Lord to open the door of the sanctum and grant his divine grace. He further states how the Lord of Vaikunta appears before his devotees at the right time when they are in distress, even when he is relaxing with goddess Lakshmi. Like in Gajendra Moksha, he appeared as Vishnu to protect the king of elephants from the crocodile. He appeared as Narasimha from the pillar when Hiranyakashipu asked Prahalada about his existence. He appeared as Krishna to save Draupadi when she was insulted by Dushasana, and he saved Ajamila at the right moment. Kanakadasa thus pleads Lord Adikeshava, the protector of his devotees, to come to his aid. ಕನಕದಾಸರು ಹರಿಯ ದರ್ಶನ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಕಾದು ಅವನನ್ನು ಭಕ್ತರ ಮೊರೆಗೆ ಓಗಟ್ಟು ಸಲಹುವ ಆಪದ್ಬಾಂಧವ ಎಂದು ಬಣ್ಣಿಸುವ ದೇವರ ನಾಮ. ಬಾಗಿಲನ್ನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡೊಹರಿಯೇ ರಾಗಮಾಲಿಕೆ ಖಂಡಚಾಪು ತಾಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಸಂಜನಾ.
ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನು ಕೊಡುಹರಿ ಕೂಗಿದರು ಧ್ವನಿ ಕೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲವೇ ನರಹರಿಗೆ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನು ಕೊಡುಹರಿಗೆ ಕೂಗಿದರು ಧ್ವನಿ ನರಹರಿಗೆ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನು ಕೊಡುಹರಿಗೆ ಕೂಗಿದರು ಧ್ವನಿ ಕೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲವೇ ನರಹರಿಗೆ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನು ಕೊಡುಹರಿಗೆ ಕೂಗಿದರು ಧ್ವನಿ ನರಹರಿಗೆ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಪರಮ ಪದದೊಳಗೆ ವಿಷಧರನ ತಲ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿರಿ ಸಹಿತ ಕ್ಷೀರವಾರಿಧಿಯೊಳಿರಲು ಪರಮ ಪದದೊಳಗೆ ವಿಷಧರನ ತಲ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿರಿ ಸಹಿತ ಕ್ಷೀರವಾರಿಧಿಯೊಳಿರಲು ಕರಿರಾಜ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಿ ಮೂಲಾಯ ಕರೆಯಲಾಕ್ಷಣ ಬರು ಒದಗಿದೆಯೋ ನರಹರಿಯೇ ಕರಿರಾಜ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನರಹರಿಗೆ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಕಡುಕೋದದಿ ಖಳನು ಕಡುಗವನೆ ಬಿಡಿದು ನಿನ್ನೊಡೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲಿಹನು ಎಂದು ನುಡಿಯೇ ದೃಢ ಭಕುತಿಯಲಿ ಶಿಶು ಬಿಡದೆ ನಿಲ್ಲನು ಭಜಿದೆ ತಡಗರತಿ ಸ್ತಂಭದಿ ದುಡಿದೆ ನರಹರಿ ಓಂ ಹಿರಣ್ಯಕಶಿಪವೇ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ಓಂ ಹಿರಣ್ಯಕಶಿಪವೇ ನಮಃ ಹಿರಣ್ಯಕಶಿಪವೇ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಓಂ ಹಿರಣ್ಯಕಶಿಪವೇ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ಓಂ ಹಿರಣ್ಯಕಶಿಪವೇ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ಹರಹರಿಯೇ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಯಮಸುತನ ರಾಣಿಗೆ ಅಕ್ಷಯ ವಸನವಾನೀತೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಜಮಿಳನ ಪೊರೆದೆ ಯಮಸುತನ ರಾಣಿಗೆ ಅಕ್ಷಯವಸನವಾನೀತೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಜಮಿಳನ ಪೊರೆದೆ ಸಮಯ ಸಮಯವುಂಡೆ ಭಕ್ತವತ್ಸಲ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಮಲಾಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನು ಕೊಡು ಹರಿಯೇ
Our next item of this evening is a Javali, Parulenna Mata, Nambavaddu Prananayaka, in Raga Kapi, set to Aditala, composed by Sri Dharmapuri Subbaraya Iyer. In this Javali, the Nayika pleads with the Nayaka not to listen to others and abandon her. O the Lord of my life, please do not listen to the words of others. What is the reason that your face is dull? Did some evil woman entice you with her words? Did someone drug you? Tell me now. She has made your countenance strange, she further says. O Lord of Dharmapuri, please take care of me righteously. I bow to you. Sanjana now performs a Javali, Parulenna Mata, in Raga Kapi, set to Aditala, composed by Sri Dharmapuri Subbaraya Iyer.
ಪರುಲನ್ನ ಮಾಟ ನಂಬವದು ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಪರುಲನ್ನ ಮಾಟ ನಂಬವದು ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಪರುಲನ್ನ ಮಾಟ ನಂಬವದು ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the concluding part of this wonderful evening of Sanjana's Arangetram. And before we conclude with a Tilana, We would like to thank a few people without whom this successful performance would not have been possible. May I now call upon Srimati Deepa Vedavyas to deliver the vote of thanks, please.
Namaskaram. Very good evening to our friends, family, guests and gurus present here today. And very good morning to my brother's family joining us from New Jersey, to my Cleveland Foundation family and everyone joining us virtually. On behalf of Vyas and myself, I'm here to thank everyone for attending my daughter's Rangapravesha. Today marks a memorable milestone in Sanjana's journey as a dancer, and she has come a long way through her persistence, perseverance and commitment. I do have a list of people to thank. First and foremost, I would love to thank the youngest member on my list, my 10-year-old daughter, Abhinayashri, who has been tirelessly supporting her sister in her dance journey and would patiently sit for hours during practice sessions. Thanks to Sanjana's grandparents for being there as a pillar of strength and support as we chase her aspirations as a dancer. They've been the backbone of everything in our life, putting through with everything that I throw in their direction and making things happen for us. Without them, none of this would be possible. Appa and Amma, thank you. My deepest and utmost admiration, appreciation and adoration to our Guru, Srimati Revathi Narasimhan ma'am, for the transformation that you have brought in Sanjana through this beautiful art form and for guiding her for years, leading her to develop a strong sense of identity as a dancer. It's ma'am's magnanimity and her guidance that has kept Sanjana going through her toughest years in high school in the US, navigating a new school, new set of friends, environment, and the pandemic on top of everything. Sanjana is extremely blessed to have you in her life, and we request you to continue to be that guiding star in her life. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend our deepest regards to Narasimhan sir. Revathi ma'am and sir complement each other and are a perfect tag team in ensuring that the fifth Veda, Bharatanatyam, does not get diluted. I still remember how Narasimhan sir conducted theory classes for exams on Sunday mornings while ma'am taught dance in tandem. Even today, sir ensured every detail in the process was conveyed to us to make this day successful. I pray to God for ma'am and sir's good health and continued service to this art form. Thanks to our honorable chief guests, we are grateful to you for your time that is given to us from your very busy schedule. Thanks to Dr. Chudamani ma'am, her service to this country is something that I bow towards, and the innumerable books she has published is something I look forward to reading. I salute her tireless efforts in creating awareness about our heritage sites and its correct representations in global platforms. We thank you for honoring us with your presence here today, ma'am, while postponing your visit to Delhi for an important redevelopment effort that you chair. We are blessed. Thank you to Ratna Supriya Sridharan ma'am and her radiating kindness, which we got to experience firsthand during our visit to her home, filled with love and compassion. We are blessed to have you here today, ma'am, and thanks to Dr. Sridharan sir for sharing his wisdom during our visit. Some days are so special because of the people you meet, and the day we met them was one of those. It was a blessed one. Thank you, Dr. Ashwin Mahesh, for having graciously and generously accepted our invite and making the event special with your presence. Ashwin is our family friend, my mentor, and a sounding board. He has dedicated his life to bettering the lives of others, especially people of Bangalore and beyond. Sincerest gratitude to Ashwin and his family for being here. And I would like to also mention our Honorable Bangalore's bicycle mayor, Satya Shankaran, who is a very good friend of mine. He's the third mayor, bicycle mayor of the country, who is also here with us. He could join a little late, but thank you so much, Satya, for joining us. And also, he's being a very humble person. I would like to still throw in some spotlight on him. He is one of the Nobel Peace Prize nominee for this year. And thank you for everything that you do. Sincerest gratitude to Dr. G. Vishwanath sir, who couldn't be with us today due to unavoidable circumstances, but made a visit specially to our place of stay in Bangalore 2 days prior to the event, showered his blessings and gifts on Sanjana. Thank you, sir. And my gratitude to all the artists and Vidwans who have blessed this performance with their divine music. Thank you, Balu sir. Thank you, Gurumurthy sir. Thank you, Vivek sir. Thank you, Pradesh Achar sir. Can't wait to hear more of your divine music when you visit Ohio for other performances. I absolutely have to thank two beautiful souls, Ranjini for her eloquent comparing today, and Deepa for your help both in preparation for this Arangetram backstage and for all the moral support rendered. Thanks to Photomurthy for his perfectionist photo shoot and recommendation. So he is nothing short of a prodigy in my eyes for somebody who is absolutely no talent in photography. I wish him my very best in his creative journey. Thanks to Suresh Babu for his design for the invitation and feedback book. The feedback book is located at the entrance. Kindly please write a few words for Sanjana after the performances so we can cherish all your good wishes as a memento. Thanks to late Mr. Kanakaraj sir, makeup artist, whom all dance parents know very well. If not for sir introducing Revathi ma'am into our lives, we would not be here today. So I extend my deepest gratitude to his sons, Kiran Raj and Vimal Raj. Vimal was planning to attend, couldn't join, but Kiran is here with us. So our sincere thanks to Manjunath sir for all the beautiful dance costume he has designed. We are blessed to be doing this Ranga Pravesha in your presence and in this beautiful city of Bangalore. Sincere thanks to Umesh sir and JSS staff for providing the space and support for this performance to happen today. Thank you Nagaraj sir for the excellent lighting and stage decoration. He and his team has created magic. Thank you Mr. Sampath Kumar sir and his team for videography, photography and live streaming for this occasion. Thanks to Vijay Lakshmi auntie and party for renting her home for a month. Thanks to Natyaniketan family for the tremendous support. Thanks to my amazing friends from my bachelors and friends from all around Bangalore that I was fortunate to create. Our chauffeurs, Krishna, Suresh, and NRR office team, architecture fraternity, and all my family members here for leading a huge support to make this day happen. Finally, thank you all so much for being present here, whether in person or online. Please stay back and relish the tasty food served by Mr. Sundaram and team, and whom we greatly appreciate. My mom being the Anna Lakshmi that she is, we had continuously opened the dinner for all the guests to attend, also had a screen so we don't feel guilty of taking a bite to eat. So please stay back, relish the food, and bless Sanjana, and thank you so much for your presence.
Thank you, Deepa. We now conclude with a Tilana in Raga Mohana Kalyani, set to Aditala, composed by Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman sir. Tilana is the concluding piece in a dance recital where the virtuosity of the music is reflected in the complex footwork and captivating poses of the dancer. Sanjana concludes with a sprightly Tilana on Lord Muruga, which describes his beauty in the Raga Mohana Kalyani, set to Aditala. Once again, I thank everyone for making this event a successful one. ಈ ಸಂಜೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣರಾದ ಸಹೃದಯ ಕಲಾಬಂಧುಗಳೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹೃನ್ಮನದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಗುಡ್ ನೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಶುಭರಾತ್ರಿ.
तकते झुड़ू नीम ते झुड़ू दे नीम ते धीरना 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 तकते झुड़ू नीम ते झुड़ू दे नीम ते धीरना 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 तकते झुड़ू नीम ते झुड़ू दे नीम ते धीरना 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 Tadandakadi Sagadi Ginedo Paraga Tani Nagita Tadam Tadandakadi Sagadi Ginedo Paraga Tani Nagita Tadam Tatamata Takata Chudi Tadhimari Takata Chudo Ramachandraya Janakaraja Manoharaya Mamagavishtadaya Magitamangalam Ramachandraya Janakaraja Manoharaya Mamagavishtadaya Magitamangalam Devadevuttamaya Devaki Nandanaya Bhavajana Gururaya Ramanasa Puragaya Ramanasaya Swami Bhadra Girivaraya Sarvamangalam Swami Bhadra